Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm here 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We have got epic troll slayers who keep us safe. We have, and have for years, and we have got a fantastic community here because of you. You've been so kind to each other and so kind to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you're watching on replay, hello. You can go down in, excuse me, you can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed out there. I timestamp them as I go. Or you can watch back on like 1.25 speed. I do that a lot on YouTube. Just lets me cover more ground, more YouTube ground every day because I watch a lot of YouTube. Oh, Big Dog Mom, thank you. Thank you. It really helps. Thank you. Okay. Oh my gosh, we've got such good stuff today. All right, you ready for this? First of all, I'm getting a low internet warning, so the image might freeze up. It just does that sometimes. I can't control it, but the audio usually is uninterrupted, so fingers crossed. Just letting you know. Today's nails are a lot of fun. Mostly it's kind of a French tip, but yellow. Yeah. Anyways, those are nails today, and I'm using the Morgan Greer 70s-tastic deck. So here we go. All right. Ricky says, in the star of the show, the only kitty who can play the Star-Spangled Banner on piano. Boo-Boo's and Kitty. This little lump right here. Actually, he really doesn't like the piano. There's a piano in the house. It's the one I played when I was growing up, and my nephew 404 is just he's a music major and in a university, so he's amazing. But this one, if I try to get back into playing the piano, he stands in the hallway nearby and just howls. Everyone's a critic. Anyway, all right. Okay, but we're starting out with the funniest thing. Funniest thing. 3 minutes in. Let me know if there's some noise outside, but let me know if it's bothering you. I'll close the window, but otherwise I'm trying to get as much fresh air as possible. Okay, here we go. Jim Jordan sent Fani Willis a list of questions for her to answer. Gosh darn it. Yes, I have questions for you to answer. In doing so she got that list. She informed him that he doesn't know how the law works. That's a quote. He, quote, doesn't know how the law works, unquote, and that he was free to buy a RICO statute textbook for the non-bar member price of $249. As if I could not love her anymore. Reminding him that he's not a lawyer and he needs to sit down. Now, the question is, will Jordan stand down? I doubt it. But how effective was this? Because we know he didn't like it, but I laughed for quite a while. Barbara Engro says you can't even read that with a straight face. Oh, it's true. Tigress of Forley says that is such a Scorpio thing to say. Sharon Rice, ooh, smackdown. Yeah. Hilda Fleur says Jim was educated by Fani. So I just want to read it one more time and then I'll read on it. Jim Jordan sent Fani Willis a list of questions for her to answer. She informed him that he doesn't know how the law works and that he was free to buy a RICO statute textbook for the non-bar member price of $249. reminding him he's not a lawyer and he needs to sit down. So, Sandy Miller says, my soul is renewed. I know, right? Angela M. says, does Jordan not remember he failed the bar 3 times? Did he really? Ooh. King of Wands. Oh, Mr. Far right patriarchy, blah, 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 blah. Jeanette is saying, I too watch a lot of YouTube. Jim Jordan tried to do the same thing to Alvin Bragg. I'm guessing to similar results. Knight of Wands. Oh, yes. King of Wands, Knight of Wands, the far right. Men, manly men who don't wear their jackets. Yeah. You're not exactly the Incredible Hulk ripping through your clothes. Trust me. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Conservatives. We have to go after these people. 5 of Cups. Trying to knock down those cups, but 2 of Cups. Partnership. And Hanged Man. Keep trying, Jimmy Jim. Keep trying. Just for funsies. Just for our entertainment. Just keep trying. Because all of these ridiculous things you're doing, not going to work. Fani Willis, Alvin Bragg, but Fani Willis especially, she's got this sorted. And Trump and his ilk, Hanged Man. Major Arcana, metaphorically strung up by their heels. Yeah. Whew. Yes, Dave, jacket off Jordan. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jimmy Jim will keep trying and he will keep failing. And Trump will be found guilty of oh so many things. So, Hierophant, government. He's abusing his government position. Judgment. Yeah, this is like with the Hunter Biden thing. Where you want, or not Hunter Biden, with the Joe Biden impeachment thing. It's like, you have no proof. Where's your proof of anything? Queen of Cups and Devil. Yeah, she has no time for your garbage. I'd sit down. Yeah. Thank God for stupid criminals. Okay, so, and in more good news, exactly, Angela M. Is he not even embarrassed of being Trump's lapdog? Exactly. All right, at 8:30. So, okay, you ready? You ready? Judge Kaplan has found Trump civilly liable for the remarks he's made against E. Jean Carroll since she filed her initial case. This is in addition to the case he lost before. When they go back to court, he will not be listening to any arguments about guilt or innocence, but only how much money Trump needs to pay Carroll. How big will the judgment be? I believe she's asking for $10 million. She got $5 million from the first case. I believe she's asking for $10 million for this case. Go ahead, Trump. Keep running your mouth. I remember I've read on this. Yes, CC Ryder. Fani's to-do list. School, right-wing idiots. Yes. But I remember reading on this case, and it really did feel like E. Jean Carroll setting up a conveyor belt from Trump's bank account going directly into hers. Yeah. Exactly, Kathy Delisle. How delightful. And Earth Yogi is enjoying the deck. Oh, well, links in the description box under the questions. This is the Morgan Greer 70s-tastic deck. Yes, Raymond de Pascal, $10 million. All right. Oh, boy. 10 million? Full 10 million? Because isn't he trying to appeal the original $5 million settlement? Really? Because you were just found liable again for the second time? And you think the appeal of the first one's going to go well? Your lawyers didn't even put up an argument. I'm serious. Both sides asked for a summary judgment because the evidence was right there. Ding! Justice Guard. I told you there were good days ahead. I keep trying to tell you. King of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. 5 of Cups. Oh, yes, he's really rich. Mm-hmm. Well, legally, all 10 legal swords in his metaphorical back. There will be a plan, a payment plan put in place. And this is a massive, massive burden on him. He really needs to be found innocent in some of these cases because they are financially destroying him. This would be a smile on my face. But here's the problem. He keeps committing crimes. He keeps doing things that he can be found legally liable for. So you'd have to stop criming. And he's just not going to because he is a narcissist. And the thing is, he doesn't have to be a narcissist. But he chooses to be. Cherry Bomb says, ouch, a billionaire on a payment plan. Well, he already had to go to a bail bondsman. Glorious. Oh. Raymond is saying Trump is circling the drain. Oh, lovely. Kathy Delisle, that is true. Narcissist stink. Yeah. Okay, so this is just, how we've talked, how many times how many years have I been doing this? I've been doing this since the middle of 2018. Yeah, middle of 2018. 13, 16. And I have, I've been doing this since the middle of 2018. I first went doing a live every day. That started on the day of that Boxing Day, day after Christmas in 2019. I had to take 5 days off for an emergency in that April, but since then I have not missed a day. I've been on every single day. Seriously, when I say I'm on every day, I mean every day. And in all that time, we have talked about the polls, that the polls are bad, that this doesn't make any sense. How can this be? This makes no sense. Well, Trump campaign has been using Fabrizio Lee and Associates as its chief pollster since 2016. The problem? That particular firm is also the chief pollster for the Wall Street Journal. And over the last few years, Fabrizio has written several anti-Biden, pro-Trump articles based on polls they conducted, all while being paid, I kid you not, millions from Trump on the side. Millions. So, Thank you, Orthiope. Thank you. Will anything be done about this? Apelbaum, isn't that the guy from Titanic? I don't know what you mean. So, Lucky Girl says, yes, you started your daily live streams called the 12 Days of Impeachments. That Trump nod to Trump's first impeachment. Thank you for reminding me. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's easy to look good in the polls when you pay them off. Exactly. Sharon Rice says, no wonder the polls are so atrocious. Exactly. Hello, Elizabeth B. Chariot. Temperance. Strength. 10 of Pentacles and Page of Wands. This is fraud. I don't know if somebody can bring a case about this, but this is flat out fraud. This Trump is so popular. I mean, granted, it's not the only poll, but positive polls towards one candidate do tend to build on each other. Oh, Trump is so popular. He's not so bad. And then the media's reliance on the polls, because it's closest thing to an objective fact that they can come up with. The dynasty, the Republican dynasty, the Trump dynasty here, and Page of Rods, Page of Wands, Page of Rods, which would just be the pollsters, kind of like this Page of Pentacles. These are the little people who are getting paid a whole lot of money to make Trump look good. It's not a polling company, it's a PR company. But the question comes down to, Deborah Johnson says Cohen said during the campaign they would poll shop. Lucky Girl says Page of Frauds. Nice slip. Oh, did I say that? No, that would make sense. That's accurate. Okay, so based on what we've learned in the news, that would be accurate. CC Ryder says CNN released a poll yesterday with Biden at 39% approval, still calling landlines. Doxy Mom, you have a point. It shouldn't last too much longer with Trump running out of money. That is one of the things that ran through my mind, which was, how can he afford this? And certainly, how can he afford this going forward? Three of Wands. Waiting for their ship to come in. We paid you all this money. You need to come up with polls that look good for us. Knight of Swords. See, a Knight of Swords should be loyal and objective. Not, just fudging things a little for this candidate over here. Justice right in the middle. 10 of Pentacles again. And 5 of Pentacles. All right, so there might, something might end up, certainly it like there is justice here, which isn't always legal justice, but it could be. Because this polling company is going to be dumped by anyone who's trying to do trying to get legitimate information. That's true. That is, I think you said how to pronounce her name, but I'm afraid I can't remember. Was it Jean? I'm sorry. Anyway, it says DJT never met a fraud he didn't like. Agreed. Ay, ay, ay. Because I think you said something about it's pronounced like genie. Anyway. Yes, Cherry Mom. The poll is coming from inside the house. Yeah. Oh, so it's fully pronounced genie. Okay. I'll try to remember that. Thank you. What is the Wall Street Journal going to do? But I don't know that it's going to make a huge difference because I doubt this is the only genie. Okay. I doubt this is the only polling company that's bent. Polling. Well, actually, at 21:15. At 21:15 polling in 2024 for the 2024 election. Oh, look at that. I agreed, Elector Storm. Just ignore the polls and vote. But I just want to see how bad it's going to be. True, Raymond. Trump is a walking crime scene. Oh, no worries, Jeannie. Blame my parents for the wacky spelling. Nah. No, it's wonderful. So, Thread of Hope says, who remembers when the polls predicted a red wave at midterms? True. So, polling for the 2024 elections. There's so much that's going to come out. You're going to get sick of seeing me. I'm going to be on all the time. Because I am here for this. Three of Swords. Legal. Ouch. Oh, thank you, Earthyoki. Page of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they're not polling enough young people. Three of Cups. High Priestess. Yeah, you're not seeing the whole picture. Four of Pentacles. Honestly, what this is saying is if on the right, if they could see the full extent of the younger vote, then they would lose a lot of hope for carrying on their extremist garbage agenda, cruel rights killing agenda, because it's hidden right now. It's hidden. Young people, the young vote. So Electra Storm says they are polling enough people, period. I think you meant are not polling enough people, period. They're still doing polling by landline phones. Oh boy. Oh, Kristen from Uncover the News, hello, says, just in, Trump notifies Fulton County Superior Court Judge McAfee that he may seek removal of the prosecution to federal court. Yeah. Yeah, it's not. If the polling was accurate, well, it's giving a lot of people stress that the polling is so inaccurate. On the other hand, at least this will get people out voting to say, I can't sit out. I can't, it's not a done deal. So, okay, at 25 minutes, I haven't been able to find out any follow-up information on this, but on Labor Day, Trump hosted the Bikers for Trump PAC at his property at Bedminster. Bikers for Trump. Okay. They came, there were a bunch of them, hobnobbing, right? It came out since they departed that the PAC is actually $81,000 in debt with only $4,000 cash in hand. Was Trump aware these bikers couldn't actually help fund his grift? Full. Yeah. Hung out with bikers for nothing. Cards coming straight off the top of the deck. Very straightforward. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, how far the mighty morons have fallen. The mighty moron has fallen. All right, Knight of Cups. Four of Cups. King of Cups. Strength. Death card. The rise of the Democrats. Democrats are making some money. In good position. Trump keeps doing stuff like this, and he's not going to have a chance. So please, continue your incompetence. Go right ahead. Don't let us stop you. Faye says you sound dipped a little low. Oh, what's wrong? Is there something wrong with the audio? Yes, Ricky. Mighty morons. Here he comes to wreck the day. Mighty moron. Yes. Glorious. And there's more. At 28 minutes in. Oh, such good stuff. Such good stuff. Jenna Ellis seems to be completely done with Trump. Surprise. We could have told you that. Ready for this? She's taken to Twitter to complain about the little old ladies who've been swindled by Grift Co. and Trump PACs, Grift PACs. Because other than himself and Nauta, Trump is allegedly only using the raised Patriot Defense funds to cover Jason Miller's child support battles. What? And matter of fact, I don't even think he's covering Nauta's stuff entirely anymore, is he? But he's covering Jason Miller's child support battles? Very strange. Okay, so all indicators are that Jenna Ellis is primed to cooperate with both Fani Willis and Jack Smith. Will she flip? Yes, lucky girl. Girl, he's just not that into you. Mm-hmm. And anybody out here could have told you that. Anybody could have told you that. Queen of Wands. Yeah, you tried to be on Trump's side. More fool you. Four of Swords. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. We need to check in. Oh, wait. Yeah, exactly, Michelle Grande. So what does Jason Miller have on Trump? Yeah. Okay, hang on. Let me bring this down, share screen. And where is it? Because we need to check in on the Michigan electors. Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel has charged 16 Republican electors. Oh, you need a space there. Typo. Republican electors with political crimes in connection with the controversial 2020 presidential election. In fact, Attorney General Nessel has clearly stated that the electors are guilty before they have had their day in court. An attorney general brings charges, so that would say that we're bringing charges because we think they're guilty, which is kind of attorney general's job. Anyway, make no mistake, this is persecution, not prosecution. Read more. Oh, I don't know that I really want to. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, the 16 electors are charged with 2 counts of forgery, a 14-year felony. Oh my gosh, this is glorious. This is lovely stuff. 1 count of conspiracy to commit uttering and publishing, 14-year felony. 1 count of uttering and publishing, a 14-year felony. 1 count of conspiracy to commit electoral law forgery, a 5-year felony. And 2 counts of election law forgery, a 5-year felony. Radical attorney general has a history of blah, 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 blah. So we need to give these 16 fake electors money for their defense funds. Now, the goal is $800,000. That works out to be $50,000 a person, which probably won't cover it, but it would take a chunk out. All right, so they need $800,000. This has been going for days. Or, no, this has been going for, what, a day or two? No, 2 days. And I'm so sorry. They have raised 133 total. $133,000 divided by 16 is $8,312 a piece. People were giving money every few minutes a couple of days ago, but now 6 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago, an hour ago, 2 hours ago. I mean, this anonymous donor dumped a whole $1,000 in there 2 hours ago. But this is starting to slow down dramatically. And so far, each of the 16 have got, let me see, do they have the whole? No, it's that image is actually properly cut off. That isn't a smaller version. But 16 these 16 people are currently going to get about $8,000 each if they see any of it all, considering one of the people promoting this is Steve Bannon, who was found liable for taking a whole lot of money he tried to raise for the wall and pocketing it with his friends. Anyway, but for now, Jenna Ellis is all upset because Trump is allegedly only using the raised Patriot Defense funds to cover Jason Miller's child support battles. Is she going to flip? So, 4 of Swords, silence. Legal silence. Queen of Cups, all alone in her feelings. 3 of Wands. Oh, he's trying to raise money all the time. Matter of fact, she's probably sitting there getting 20 emails a day from Trump of him trying to raise money for himself. 6 of Swords. She's really under threat of going to prison, and that would be higher wisdom or secrets. But that feels very much like I need to save myself. Trump's still raising money, but it's not going to go to you. It's not. He will not be there for you. I don't know what crossed your mind that made you think that this was going to turn into anything good, but nobody gets near Donald Trump and comes away better for it. Nobody. But sure, call us politically motivated. We have eyes. We've been paying attention. So, yeah. Okay. All right. So, Xander has a question about, wait, hang on, at 36 minutes in. From Glory to Glory with Xander. What will happen to Peter Navarro? I believe the jury's deliberating right now for his contempt of Congress charges. Matt Gaetz. Ugh. Vile plastic. Anyway, Peter Navarro. He's a yoga expert. Just what you have to be. You have to be able to tie yourself into knots to understand the complete lack of logic and entitlement of these people. Page of Cups. Yes, the little people are deciding your future, Navarro. He's not the brightest. Yeah. Devil. You'd call it the Green Bay sweep. We'd call it corruption. 9 of Swords, legal sleepless nights, 3 of Wands, watching and waiting. 10 of Swords, 10 legal swords in your metaphorical back, and the Chariot come to then run you flat. What's going to happen to Peter Navarro? Nothing good. And you know why? Because of what he has chosen himself. He made these decisions. You did this to yourself. But if you'd like to go back on Ari Melber again and incriminate yourself further, go right ahead, because it's not just going to stop with contempt of Congress. He admitted to being a part of being the planning of a coup. He admitted to the whole thing on Ari Melber's show on MSNBC. I believe twice. He came back again. And Ari Melber even said to him, you just admitted to fostering a coup. And he said, no, I didn't. No, we had every right to do this, the Green Bay sweep, their crazy plan. Deborah Johnson said, Ari told him, well, that means that, okay, if Pence could make that decision about the election, then now Kamala Harris can decide who's the president. He said, no, it doesn't work like that. Pretzel pose. Guilty pose. Guilty pose. Oh, yeah, one of the faithful. 7 of Cups, 3 of Swords, Empress. Your Green Bay sweep garbage was garbage. You're going to pay for it, and we're going to watch. Okay. Earth Yogi says he needs to do a lot of prayer pose. All right. Oh, and Colorado. Mwah. Bless you, Colorado. At 4015. Is the screen really dark? Sometimes I can't tell. Is this really dark? I can make it brighter. No, Mel Broussard, let's not go there. Let's not go there. Any control. So it is dark. Oh, okay. Well, heck. Because there was no happy medium. See, if I turn it on to do auto exposure, it does this. But if I do that and then turn it up, there we go. Now it's working. All this time. I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can here. All right. So 41 minutes in. Okay, Colorado, bless you. 4115. First legal challenge to Trump being on the ballot under the 14th Amendment has been made in Colorado. Thank you, Colorado. This is so good. This is so good. Oh, okay. The first legal challenge to Trump being on the ballot under the 14th Amendment's been made in Colorado. Will Trump be removed or kept off the ballot? You go, oh, there's a room behind you now. I know. Rub it in. Thank you, Dave. King of Pentacles. High Priestess. World. Justice. Oh, this 14th Amendment thing is going to be a big deal. Temperance. Hermit. See, I think they need to wait until he's got proper convictions in place, but this is saying he's done. Higher wisdom, end of the world as he's lived it. You're done. End of book, end of chapter, end of that era of your life. Justice card is right in the middle. The courts themselves saying, nope. Temperance, which is what should happen, but even, was it Gates, you guys are telling me earlier? CC Riders is actually the first legal challenge to Trump was filed in Florida a few weeks ago by a lawyer. I posted it in chat then. Then a Texas lawyer filed a suit in New Hampshire to keep Trump off the New Hampshire ballot. Good. Thank you for sharing that. There's the links in the description. So, the media's got it wrong. Okay, Lucky Carroll. Whoa, all major. Yeah, this is a big deal. And it's going to have huge implications because it is going to drive people on the far right to the polls, which means us back on Earth One reality, we need to make certain we get to the polls. But this is, you're done. But I personally, I think they need to wait until Jack Smith gets a conviction. Because that's going to happen the fastest. My opinion. Alice is loving the hermit. Oh, he's definitely going to be isolated. So, oh, man. Marie Sutton says it will go to the Supreme Court, and I'm not sure what they will do. It would be hard for the Supreme Court to overrule multiple states on considering the states run the elections. And you're all about states' rights. Take away women's rights because, oh, it needs to go back to the states. It needs to go back to the states. It needs to go back to the states. 6 of Swords. Wow. There are convictions coming. Bigly. Yeah, you tried for a far-right victory. 5 of Cups, and now you're on shaky ground. Disappointment, shaky ground. I don't know that the Supreme Court's going to take one side in this. Believe it or not, I know it's weird. But thank you. Thank you, thankful. Please subscribe, share, and like. Please do. Okay, so there's more. At 4630, who here has heard of Yaacov Apelbaum? Yaacov Apelbaum continues to be disinformation central for QAnon and MAGA conspiracy theories. He's being sued by Hunter Biden for his part in the laptop theft. There was no laptop. Never was a laptop. There was a bunch of stolen, doctored Russian stuff that was put on a hard drive. There was never a laptop. Anyway, he's being sued by Hunter Biden for his part in the laptop theft and tampering. Apelbaum himself is suing a group in Pennsylvania and Michigan for duping him into participating in voter machine analysis to detect fraud in the 2020 election. Right. Claiming the group was actually secret federal government agents. Dun dun dun. Really? Super secret agent, man. All the while, his blog and tech company keeps spewing fake stories of deep state conspiracies for the masses. Will Hunter Biden's, because now there's talk that the special counsel is going to bring an indictment against Hunter Biden before the end of September when the statutes of limitations run out. Will that case have any effect on this Hunter Biden case with Yaacov Apelbaum? Because if he says, well, he's guilty of these things, it shouldn't work. It shouldn't help him. But what's the future here of Yaacov Apelbaum? Lady Eva says, it sounds like someone's been watching too many Get Smart episodes. Missed it. Missed the truth by that much. Hi. Fruits of labor. Oh, he's tippy tapping, tap, typing away. Just spreading garbage. Angela M. says, Gates told McCarthy, vote on impeachment or lose your position as speaker. And get replaced by whom? Hey, I'll make another mug. I'm happy to do it. 8 of Cups. High Priestess. 10 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. And 9 of Wands. So, there's evidence against you. You are burdened by your garbage. This is going to be expensive. And he's going to feel all put upon. There's some secrets here too, but he's going to feel all put upon. Woe is me. I make stuff up. Entertainment purposes only, YouTube. Yes. Thank you, thankful. Really? Three of Swords. Swords to the heart. That hurts. Justice. Hello? Hello? Page of Pentacles and the Death Card. You're toast. Whatever you've got going on, legally you are toast. And you do not have the resources to really help yourself. Because you did this. Say it with me, kids. I'm like the set it and forget it person. You did this to yourself. Yeah. All right. Thread of Hope. Yes. Gavel Kitty. Exactly. All right. So where are we? Where are we? We are at 51:45. Wall Street Journal, which I guess is already kind of reeling after that polling corruption mess. Anyway, the Wall Street Journal and its owner, Rupert Murdoch, are desperately trying to find a GOP candidate to get behind during the primaries who isn't Trump. After DeSantis' faceplant, they aren't having any luck. It's a beautiful day. Is this indicative of how the rest of the primaries will go? Will there be a candidate at all who rises above Trump? Yes, Lady Eva. MAGA tears. Oh, thank you, Thread of Hope. I heard somebody suggesting Tuberville as Trump's VP, but I don't know. 7 of Wands on the defensive. They're all on the defensive. You chose the human embodiment of all 7 deadly sins, and you're surprised? That's up is up, down is down, sky is blue if there aren't clouds. The kitty's crying downstairs because probably one of the doors is closed at the bottom of the stairs, and he's upset because there's a closed door. People might die. No, nobody's going to die. Oh, man. 4 of Pentacles. Who can raise enough money? Ace of Wands. Empress. Fool. Emperor. Nobody who's got any strength. Okay, hang on a second. Nobody's able to raise enough money. People are trying to out MAGA Trump, but why choose anybody else if you want MAGA stuff? This is the Empress. This is the country, and most of the country is moving away from the far right anyway. full of an emperor. Guess who that is? This is not looking good for them. Yes, Jenny Strange, you made your bed. Now lay in it. Yeah. Faye is saying half the time they sound like they're saying mom. Oh, the cats? I knew somebody who used to said, if you think about it, like the meow is me now, me now, me now, me now. JR, do you use a pendulum? Not usually. Ace of Swords. For personal stuff or something quick, I will sometimes do like the leaning method. But I own a pendulum, but I couldn't put my hands on it in a split second. Not entirely sure where it is. Anyway. Ace of Swords. They need somebody new, and they need it quickly. Big presidential campaign. Queen of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Tower. Ace of Wands. How's the Republican the Republican election side of things? Nominees, the nominee, the primary, the voting for the election. They try to be crazy far to the right, but there's a big tower right there. So I don't like when the cards are too good to be true, but the cards have been really consistent. Ay. Okay, so all right, I want to make sure I get through at least something else here. Let's have a quick look at I don't feel like reading on Gates. Not right now. I'll read on Gates tomorrow. Let's have a quick look at Julie's question at 58 minutes on the SAG-AFTRA. The SAG and writers strike. 58 minutes. I'll look at that. I'll read on Gates tomorrow. There are two other questions, but I'll roll them over to tomorrow. All right. Hey. All right, the strike. Full disclosure, I am on the side of the writers and SAG-AFTRA. Yeah. This whole, well, we're just the studio is saying they're just going to have AI do everything, and they're going to take people's likenesses and voices pay them for one day's work and then use that information forever. No. We're just gonna have AI do everything. Really, look, I'm a writer, and I've looked at AI writing. It's like dealing with, I mean, seriously, like ChatGPT has the attention span of a goldfish. Anybody who's thinking that AI is going to take over the world or take over writing or take over is not paying attention, because it's not all that. Someday it may be, but right now, not even close. Not even close. Janelle says it's mostly about not getting paid for streaming. There's that too. I feel the same way about musicians on Spotify or what have you. I mean, at least if they put their videos on YouTube on their own channels and try to keep up with the copyright stuff, at least they can get some income directly from it. Ugh. My man X, people are plagiarizing books and using authors' names illegally with AI. Well, that's not AI's fault. But anyway. Yeah. Rosemary says, sorry, AI, we're just not that into you. Yeah. CC Ryder says AI could be Grammarly, but I don't see how AI can fix holes in story structure with screenplays and scripted TV. It can't handle the sheer amount of words involved in writing screenplays, novels, even novellas. I mean, ChatGPT, I want to say, isn't the maximum word count it can even sort of deal with at a time is 4,000 words-ish? And even that's really beyond pushing it. That won't get you anywhere. That won't get you anywhere in these longer format. No. Yeah, anyway. Right now, the thing is set up is just so patently unfair. Unfair. Nine of Pentacles, the sitting pretty card. Guess who that is? Empress. So you have the streaming services, you've got the studios. Some are one and the same. Two of Swords. Sorry. Seven of Wands and Queen of Wands. The strike's going to continue. I'm sorry to say. But I'm glad they're going to hold strong, but it's going to be pretty devastating financially to a lot of people. Yeah, and there are a lot of issues with AI. The Copyright Office in the US is saying that AI-generated content cannot be copyrighted. Doesn't matter if you played around with it, you prompted it, you played around with it, you asked it to clarify, you led it to do this, that, and the other thing. It's just saying, nope, nothing can be copyrighted. But these studios want to use AI and take all the profit and somehow keep the copyright too. Okay, this is just not fair. Earth Yogi says, that's what I see too, Autumn. Yeah. The last time we had a long strike, though, we ended up with reality TV. Let's not do that again, really. Fortunately, it's going to keep on for a while. Oh, Alan, I've read on that. You do check the recent videos. Everything's, other than yesterday where we were just watching the trial, all the live streams are all time-stamped. I've been looking at Eric and Trump. Eric and his father. Hermit. Waiting. Knight of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. Six of Wands. There is going to reach a pain point where the people on strike are going to be hitting the people who are taking the bulk of the money, hitting them where it hurts. But it's going to take time, I'm sorry to say. So well, that's going to do it for me for today. But thank you for being here, and bless the people on strike. Bless the people on strike who are just trying to get decency. Decency. Because the world needs more decency. All right? I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. It's 1:20 p.m. here in Chicago. At 3 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel with Sarah. She might start coming by more regularly. Maybe we're trying to work out a like Sarah Wednesdays, but we'll see. We have to see. All right. Yeah. All right. So I think that's everything. Hang in there. You're not alone. We are in this together. And there are good days ahead. There really are. All right. So take care. And I will see you right back here tomorrow.